real. We're at the end. Oh, got the hiccups for whatever reason. Getting up too fast. Who knows? I think we might as well get it done and then hope for a good sun tomorrow. And ooh, I don't know why I'm getting distracted with this one thing at the moment, but and I could really do the photography for the prints. But yeah, these will be available for $5 each. It won't. I'm gonna see if I can make them reflective, but if not, but yeah, there'll be $5 prints of this comic for you to have it as your own, as sized. It will be a 9x12. Links and everything will be done below. Hit, you know, hit us up on either avenue, whether it be email or through the channel kind of thing. Guide you along the way. But otherwise, support us in all our adventures, however you want it to be. But yeah, this is about how we do things. Nothing too bad. But hopefully your day is going well. We're feeling good here. We're about to get done with all this. You know what I mean? It's about to be a great day. So I was getting pigeonholed for a second because I was like, oh, should there be something written here or here, here, whatever. I was like, why not just leave it as is? Let it tell its story. One of the things I was getting caught up on was the color of what color should the bookcases be? And literally, this is the last square, and then this whole comic is done. Might be able to do the whole christening and ceremony, you know, marking everything, but it'll be fun. But I decided I could probably get this done in an hour, so. Don't need to really tell much. Everything else will be as foretold, you know. In the book of life. Thank you. So, getting caught up being like, well, I've been using these for walls and sub-walls and everything. I was like, I can't use anything else. Felt like I was defeated, and I realized I have not touched any of my greens. So I'm hoping this guy turns into what I think he will. And we get to do a little 70s retro, which is cool. But it should work. And the idea is it'll be like a cream inside kind of thing. Obviously, the more layers you put it, the darker it is. Everything's a little fuzzy. Like I said, I haven't even moved the pen around. But just give it that nice little cool 70s green. Because it's at least the color I haven't had to use a lot of in this. All the yellows and reds pretty much expended by Starfish. I'm not complaining. A diva needs her color. I'm not saying nothing. You know, purely explaining reasoning. And otherwise, I was going to do some blue in the background for windows. I left this area open to put some dialogue in, but I realized maybe just letting everything tell the story. You know? Don't let everything get hammered out. And then, not that I'm worried about anything getting dry or wet, but finding ways to film this so you can see as well has been fun as well. I did kind of forget my motto of doing the yellows first, and this I meant this to be a blonde girl sitting here at the bookcase, but all in a day. I really just want to see this done. I'll do the photo showcase in the full sunlight when we have a good day with no clouds. And then that'll be the prints. I should have like 20 ready within a week, but I'm going to say 3 weeks. Hopefully have anywhere from 20 to 50 ready to go. So, anyone wants to do pre-orders or even just make it all work, you know what I mean? Got all the confirmations, links, and everything needed to be. Oh yeah, I wanted to do Octopus first before I got any further, but how it goes. Weirdly, I made up a culture lore without even realizing it. Having to decide what color the smiley face should be, there's now a whole other subsection of, like the big city and the HSC. So enjoy that. Oh, and as requested from a friend of mine, as she asked it, there will be I'll do a live stream where I talk about the birth and city of just, the big city, the setting of this whole story. And so you get an idea of the amount and scope of it. Not only has she asked for it, I gave her, little bits of it, but give you guys the chance to experience it as well. And I think that worked out. It was weird, I just hadn't jumped to my greens yet, so I was sort of laughing about that. I was like, I have completely ignored them. Now, have I misplaced octopus's colors? I thought I sat on the side. Maybe not. Uh-huh. So, and with octopus's back towards us, he's actually more purple than you imagine, so you can actually get a lot more of the highlight colors in now before anything else kind of drops. Because those big boy colors are just going to come in and color it all out. We're going to hit the table here too before I finish the octopus, but just enough. Just to be translucent. But he's holding up a paper football, which you'll get once he's colored in. It's probably hard even to kind of capture and take in as we speak. That's what's happening with him. Well, it's just too good. So. Like I say, it's more purple than you think. This back turn. Or the lighter side is where the face and the emotions can be. However, I think it's got turned out pretty well. Because this is it. This is the last scene, the last square, and then it's done. Ain't it crazy how all of a sudden he explodes right off the page? Octopus is one of the fun ones to do, for real. He's just really about layering. But then he just explodes right off. What's up, good man? Appreciate you. Literally finishing up this comic, or comic number 3 of the Homeless Sea Creature comic series, taking place in between each episode. If you found this channel, there's a playlist where there's episodes 1 through 3 are posted now, but there's 30 altogether. But basically doing artwork in between. Kind of like a little snapshots of life sort of aspect. But literally finishing this square or scene, and the whole thing is done. And then boom, I'm going to make copies of this for sale. Prints. They'll be 9x12s. They'll be no more than $5. Hopefully they'll be cheaper, but I know I like those numbers. But otherwise, the fuel getting the book made. If not, filming it real, filming the story itself. That's what all I'm doing here. But having fun doing the basics. But getting octopus drawn now. Deciding whether I should do. Oh, how do I put it? Starfish, but I want to get the desks or the tables out of the way real quick before I start filling in everything. But yeah, hopefully in the next couple of minutes this will be done. Otherwise, everything's perfect. Everything below my hand. So, other than trying to give a good angle for everyone to see, I'm kind of excited. It's a fun moment. It's a fun moment today. So, I can't wait. It's gonna be good. So just make sure we got all the table. Tables look good. Maybe I'll even sneak in a little dark wood. We'll kind of know what's up. For the chairs, all sitting on. Because I would imagine, even from your viewing distance, for at least a moment, this is pretty emboldening, just even on your own eyes. So, I know the effect is working. Stable legs. Stable legs. Cool thing with blue whales, I gave him like white pants, which really just means he's indoors. Those pants, you know, his pantaloons of color will change. Appreciate that. No problem, good man. Yeah, there's superpowers. All the sea creatures do. Because there's electric eel, so obviously he has, you know, basically, like, you know, he's got Raiden like kind of aspect to him and everything. I think that's it for octopus. I don't think there's any other color for him. Neither, because he's down here, but give a cool look. Yeah, starfish basically is kind of like an enchantress or whatever, you know. An impresario, so captures anywhere she goes. Um, Sea otter here is very much the same way. He's kind of very like very intelligent, very witty, kind of very useful. On his, you know, good on his feet, quick on his feet. Um, Sort of aloof at times, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, her backstory is like she wanted to be an actor, or is going to be an actor. You know what I mean? Her life is on the stage. That's where she lives. So Dolphin, pretty much on the phone here, trying to get a job interview. So they staged all this so he can use a phone to get the job. But that's Blue Whale there. Actually, one of the youngest, although he's perceived as the tallest in the group. So how it goes. But yeah, there's old Octopus. Master of basically being like multi-handed everything, whether it's like cooking, kind of construction, martial arts, whatever, you know. Good little end with the octopus there. So yeah, everyone has their own thing. Their superpowers to be unveiled as they go. But yeah, how they go and survive. Appreciate you now. Appreciate you now. Gotta get the angle right so I can read everything. Juan GD, you're appreciated, man. At least, I can translate it across on the screen, so make it work, man. But yeah, just adding the last little touches, because there's a newspaper within the city. There's 3 newspapers, and so basically each one I'm gonna have them color coded out. I never had a color for the one, so I might leave it as is. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it or whatever. Trying to finish that up. I was trying to think if there's anything else I want to color, but I might just go ahead and finish this side because this is the color of the wall over here. So once I'm done with this, I won't need it anymore. But yeah, I'm just gonna make these up as I go. They're not made up. It's just like, you know, they're little clues, little anecdotes to the story. Which is the H.S.C, the Home of Sea Creatures. So yeah, if you found this, there's playlists on the channel where you can get more in depth with it. So yeah, nothing too bad. So just trying to make sure I got all the colorings right. That's basically as I dive in, yeah, try to outline and color at the same time. Whoa, crazy! A little bit. Where making sure you get the right light. Ooh, I just noticed that too, but I got a way out of it. I don't like it, but I'll do it. Here we are. Now, wait till I turn around on angles to get it, but the main part is go ahead. Get this. Ooh. It's okay. It's okay. We'll give it a little Bolden Goth. A little Bolden Goth. Not too bad. Crazy thing is, like, I got the TV on next to me with the news, right? So every now and then there's like someone's face like inches from mine, and you really want to react, but it's the TV. So it's just funny. Like, who's trying to sneak up on me? Nobody. Uh, Sneak a night or whatever. uh, but no, it's funny. I think that looks good though. That's cool. I'm gonna enjoy this. Oh no, I'm on HKN News actually. So, oh Roger, my favorite. Hadn't seen him in a couple days, but get into the day. I know it's like 112 feels like 111 feels like, so pretty committed to try to get this done. Now they're trying to delay the start of school. I think you and every other child is down with that, delaying the start of school. But, oh, where was I? Not criticizing without solutions. Offering any. Alright. I'm excited though. This is the final piece of the puzzle. So yeah, there's what is it, 14, 15? Oh, I've been saying, I think no, there's 14. Right, so yeah, so 13 of 14 is done. So yeah, this is the last square. So yeah, we're on the final bit, and she's done. I'm pretty excited by it. I remember what I was saying about with this whiteboard being having like a high aluminum or like a high nickel kind of shine. So I was sort of like, oh, I was leaving it sort of white, sort of assuming I'd be able to do something artistic and kind of hide everything, where I was just going to line it out. But I didn't know I get to have some fun with the letters. Ooh, this is going to look good. So yeah, this is the icing of it all. This is the final piece of the comic, the comic strip. So appreciate been along the way. If I had to guess, probably like 8 hours of production time. There was some sitting and thinking, ain't gonna lie. In terms of concept. And it was one of those Back to the Future moments. I was in the bathroom when I came up with this one. I don't know, call it like a moment of undress. So bathroom, bedroom, whatever. But still, this one hit me like getting off the bed, whatever, going to the bed. And I was like, oh, this will be hysterical. And so I came up with this one real quick, which is comic number 3. 1 and 2 have been slated. Well, I think you've seen one. It's a couple pages over. It just has to be colored. Like this, I just showed kind of from beginning to end, as that one just needs to be colored. So, and then actually getting the subscriber count up, which I got to do a thanks for everyone as well, so I can live stream this. So you actually see when they get done and everything. You know what I mean? Get to see the timestamp. Ooh, might have made it too much. No, just gotta do it sub shop style. Yep. Give it a little thickness. We got it. Alright, that looks good. Like I said, I'll get a ruler in there to get that tight and right, but it's okay. So what I need is a red. It's not even that it's just the fat gut, you know what I mean? You feel it, ooh. So lean over. These are newspapers, so I don't know. Try to Oh, I should have done like a really cool design. Oh well. It's okay. And then I'm going on. I need a green. No. Choose a bad one. Oh, dang. Well, if that's the case, then I'll give it a fighting chance. One last neon, I guess. I like the idea of that. One last time. And then, yeah, I'll just make the words in the middle there what it is. And we'll call it a day with that. That one will be done. Whew. Appreciate it. Appreciate it now. Appreciate it. Ah, all good love. Absolutely appreciate it. Ooh. But as my great grandfather said, have a million uses for your hands, you'll never starve. Cool guy. Cool guy. Yeah, so instead of being super wordy with this one, I just came up with a short little, da da da. I was like, I'm not gonna get hung up on trying to fill all this space. I wanted to do like 5 different pieces of paper of events. Like, I had this whole thing. I was like, another time. I was like, another time. I cannot add all that right now. I was like, that is so much lore in one page. And I mean, I'm sitting here now talking to you before it's filled in to where I might do it like last minute. Because I want to get the newspapers done, but I just want to fill this up so I'm not like, oh, I didn't do anything up here. And then, whoop. Trying to get a fancy 7 in there. Oh, and I forgot the 3. But yeah, this is the first one I've done, but it's comic number 3. Like, if you remember Chevron cars, think about it like that. Like, the first 3 was, what was it? Tony Turbo, Windy Wagon. It was like, what was it? Sedan Sam? I can't remember what the white car was, but what was that? I remember it was the wagon one. It was green. Tony Turbo was 3. So think about it like that. 1, 2, and 3 came out. This is 3. You just got, you just found it first. So, and then yeah, it takes place in day 7 of the H.S.C. Universe, basically. I guess is what they're calling it now. But the story, the world, it takes place in. If you found this channel, you can definitely find the playlist. I made it public, so it should be easy to find. But it has all the episodes. Should be able just to hit play, and it's a good ASMR, to fall asleep to and everything. So make it work. Let me get the play counts up. But I really just wanted to get this one done. Not in the sense before sundown, because I don't really care if the sun goes down or whatever. Whether it's Arctic Monkeys or Blade, you know what I mean? I accept both. I'll try something cool there. But either way, like I said, this was the newspaper. Part I really wanted to get done. It was all haste. That makes sense. So yeah, this was the local nickel. And yeah, newspaper. And then this one is where it was crazy. But it's the whole guy. Where I don't know why I'm trying to fit all this in here, but I think it's part of the joke as well. So. And I've honestly have just never decided what the color of the newspaper is yet. I've decided the local nickels is like red and white, and third party news is like, like black and green or whatever kind of thing. There's this whole thing about how they use, the different colored papers or whatever, because of cost or whatever. It's like, oh, we have all the can, clear, colored paper and stuff. I don't know if it makes sense to anyone, but that's where the joke comes in. So, honestly, kind of thing. And so, that's why I wasn't too worried with this is a. So, yeah, this is their. And, basically gets everything else done, but it works. And then, yeah, they're all just newspapers. Really wanted to get this done for whatever reason, but in my mind I was like, get this done, the rest of this will just get absolutely out. So just go ahead and give myself right. Do a practice right. Okay. Okay. So, can I get it to do this minute? You. Real quick, everyone. Everybody can make this one. It'll look good. It's hard to explain how, like, the mic stands sort of in my way, not in my way right there. But, oh. But you could zoom in on that. What? But I figured short and sweet. It's like, as much as I wanted to monologue and fill this area in, I couldn't do it. I felt like that was too much. I was like, let's just let people enjoy the quietness of a library. Let's just enjoy the silence with each other. No one's hurt, but everything's good. But now we should be on the coloring. Unless there's something I'm forgetting. Oh, I see it. Have something cool at least here. Oh yeah, I can smooth this out. At the end too, but ooh, I'm so excited. Call it like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I know it can't be more than an hour for me to finish this. The color and outline. Well, I guess dialogue too, but write it up that way for the accountants at least. The billing department will be. Alright. And a creative license with that. But yeah, I really wanted there to be like, I really was gonna do like the little piece of paper of, say like art group or trying to, get a band going or whatever. Man, not getting my hand in here quite right. So we're gonna go upside down real quick. Sorry, everyone. I bet the truck is about pushed off this cart. You know what crazy thing about this cart? It was being thrown away. Pulled it out, sanded it down, painted it up. That's how I came to have it. Best decision ever. Became the work table. I haven't looked back. Alrighty. Think color in the trash can and the water fountain, and then we can proceed into everything else. But yeah, I want to put in like 2 fans and like a window or 2. Not like 5, but I want to insinuate there's skylights, but I also thought it'd be cool to show that it's a second level as well. That's that part where you're like, ooh, wish I didn't put away the green. But that's where I'm at with it. But I think it'll work. Nothing bad. Doesn't mean that it can't be a 2-story later. I just don't want to be mad at anyone being like, you never said it was a multi-story library. I actually kind of would like it to be, or at least like a 3-story. But, or like two basement level. You know what I mean? But I don't know if that's gonna happen right here where I want to put fans or whatever. Because I feel like if I draw more of this, it has to be more. So I want this to be like a sun atrium. Maybe where there's people sitting, tables up here where there is like an upstairs, but you know, it's nothing crazy. But man, if I have to pull out that gray one more time, I think that's hysterical. Try to color up this trash can a little bit. Really wanted a water fountain color. But it's okay. I think this will be fine. I can. Yeah, that might work. Can we do like white porcelain? Is that believable for a water fountain color? I think so. Yeah, I can leave that be. Trash can will be dark, so it's no biggie. I don't know why I'm so concerned with the base. I just need a fine line color there. And so we'll do this, and then the water fountain's done. No more chaos, no more, no less. And then just to add in to the synergy, the shading of inside the trash can. Handled by the big city sanitation. So I just need to pepper this with some color. We're doing okay. A little too close to the sign, but I will make it work. And give me a gray. There it is. Voila. Let's see. Anything else? No. I think that looks good. Appreciate the support. All the love. Oh, I meant to color this in before I attacked it. Oh well. Is there a good one? Is there any more green I can throw in here real quick? Okay. I'm cool with it. Because, you know, they're all like black, like beige, you know, gray. I've seen green, I've even seen blue, even seen yellow, you know? I feel like comics themselves already have a lot of, you know, light energy on them. Kind of like how comics will use black paper for night scenes or whatever. Or, you know, I always enjoy that. I think it's really beautiful. sign in. Okay, so water fountain. Clean up a little bit, but not horribly. Just a little bit. Let me see how I was trying to use that shading. And was it? And then oh yeah, so the lure is it's white porcelain water fountains and the government buildings, so to speak. Easy to clean, just like toilets. You know, wipe on, wipe off kind of thing. And just trying to show a little architecture. At least the first part of the box is done. Yay! Should have just stopped there, but ooh. Like I said, I think it'll be easy to get this done. I have no excuse not to get it done. Basically, be like 2 more squares left. So yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so 13 out of 14. Yeah, I just need to get the job done. For real, that feels good on a Monday. Shika. I've said that a lot just because I've nailed, man. Pray for those in Hawaii. Whew, that's awful, but. Exactly. Gotta take advantage of the times when the weather is good, even for myself. So, like I said, she's blonde, but make her kind at least. Give her some color. Maybe a little too much, but at least just insinuating here what we got going on at least. She's holding up that. They're talking. I mean, I'll give her dark hair, but I ain't the point of what I was trying to do at this moment. Okay. I know for me what I was trying to do, which was grab this. 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 Did I put it away after I was like, oh, I need this? Perfect. Yeah, I wanted that. Because we're about to fill out this whole bookcase real quick. Which I know is crazy, but it'll work. Luckily, Starfish takes up a nice chunk of orange. Because her yellow is on her front side. So you get to kind of have a drawing treat, really. She's just one color on her backside, really. Then once she faces you is when you have to start adding the yellow. Weirdly, blue whale too. He kind of snuck in with this one. Alright, so I guess I'm going to go this way. That's how it's going to get done. But, oh, I'm excited. Because literally I'm hoping in 20 minutes. If I stay focused. I want to heat up coffee, but I want to stay focused. See if I can get it done real quick. Go ahead and get blue whale. Okay. the other side, but it's okay. I'm saying it's okay because I know that marker will kind of knock it out, so I'm not too worried. It just needs to be obvious enough when I come through with everything. It's football. Is what I'm pretty sure I can do. So I forget what I was using this color for, but brought these guys out. That was purely for him. Right. You're just brown. I know why you're out, so that's not a problem. And then just get the black one out of the way. Put it with the brown there, so I can keep with these. Then I can do my bookcase real quick. Tell you what, I'll finish her dress. Ooh. I didn't even think about the color of the book. Thought about her black shoes and this pink dress. I did not. And her white belt. I did not think about what color the book was. And she had a book in her hand. It's ballsy, I like it. I'm going to go for it. I'll give her a purple though. We'll see if it works out. I'm seeing like orange soda, grape soda. Should work out nicely. Because I was thinking blue carpet. I know there's a lot of blue down here, but I thought I maybe was doing something sedate. Wouldn't matter too much, especially with everyone hanging out. Oh, I could do this. Maybe not. Damn, is it the same color? That's a mine F going into this already. I was saying I was using a piece of paper. Is it the same color? Too close. Alright. I use that for a book though. Alright. So I'm not saying no one of that. Yeah, it's too much yellow. He's got glasses on, so I'm not too worried, but I gotta get in trouble. Actually, you know what? How if I use this for here? It's not a bad one at all. Cool. Now I know what color this is. I can use for one of the chairs at least. There's that. Alright. Doing okay. We're doing okay. Looking good. Nothing too bad. Oh. Take a moment on this coffee. I would say we're at like 95%. Everything's complete. So that's pretty good. And all that perfect noise in the background. Absolutely perfect. But I'm hoping this would be the El Fin to everything. And we're gonna cheat horribly. Probably irritate anyone's doctor, but I don't know. These are pretty good, but I like popcorn though. Unsponsored, but ooh, delicious. A friend of mine said, "Get these away from me." It wasn't, I don't think, in terms of bad. She just could not eat the other half. Mm. So good. I would cook with these. Okay, 27 pieces is a serving. That's good. You feel me? 27 pieces is a serving. Delicious. All right. Dang. Don't know where that went, but we'll plug it. I'm delayed for one piece of a cup. Basically, it's like a lid part of the cup I'm sipping from. Not the big lid that, yeah, all the liquid's in there, but it's like the little lid. Anyways, it's magnetic. Completely what's just, alright. Good work. If I use these jelly beans as like a creamer, hopefully I get this done. I'm so close to the edge, I can't believe it. I'm gonna try it. Well, hopefully, at least like once or a couple times a month, I come out with one of these. At least one a month, but yeah. Because this I came up with in like 2 to 5 minutes, in the bathroom. Going to or from the bed, I can't remember, but it was a bathroom run. Came up with this, 2 to 5 minutes. Call it 8 to 10 hours production time. Call it maybe several hours of planning at most, 5, 7. If I get this done at least in the next 30 minutes, I don't even know where we're at. Alright, that ain't bad. When I started, I was hoping to be done. I really don't think I have much longer. Alright, so in the next 10-20 minutes, estimatively, would be 24 hours production time on this whole comic, which ain't bad. Because I think I've just spaced it across a couple days, but like I said, next 20 minutes. If I can finish this, I'll feel really happy. Oh, not that I'm not rushing. It is a comic. It's meant to be enjoyed. So you don't want like a million hours of, you know, arduous detail, but you kind of want repeatable detail. You know, you think about the old cartoons where they had those epic drawings, you know, from like the Rescuers or whatever, too. Is a good example of what they could do in the background. You want something that could be drawn kind of quickly, or basically without too much time consuming or, you know, cheaply or whatever, but this being a work of art as well, you can add some detail as well. But you just want to do it just right. Don't want to just throw it everywhere, but you want it to be suggestive enough. So where it can at least give you a style. I forgot there was books over here too, so. Whoopsie. Gotta finish that out as well. That's the idea. Just kind of layer in what you would kind of normally see in a library on a given day. And you know, there's a lot of white bound books type of thing, so that's where the yellow's coming in to represent that. And then should be okay. Done these three. Have not done you. This brown and then jump in. See what's up. Ooh, that was bad. It's okay. And then what I'm trying to give is that illusion of books. That's where I'm at. The illusion that people might be reading. I'm playing. There are people who do, so. And then, yeah, that's what the fun part is. You have to give some back. Let's say. And. Ooh. Oh, I'm glad I left out that red. Wanted it to be like she had like one of those carts. You know what I mean? To get up and down. I want, I had to explain, what's this woman doing at like eye level. She works for the library, putting books back and everything. So, just showing what's at stake, I suppose. And then, where's my light brown? Was that it? Calm down. Let the light brown is there. This dude really reminds me of a really good friend of mine I grew up with, so I just really want to kind of get it right. I swear, as soon as I drew it, I was like, how did I draw his face perfectly? Kind of thing. so, my friend. I've seen him look that way at people a million times. I was like, oh no, I know that boy. Yeah, this is his arm. Try to give him a cool shirt. It looks bad, but once he's outlined, he'll pop out like good. And then it's right when it's being applied to the paper, soaking it in. Kind of how you see it's rolling as well. Works with it. If I have that one out of the way. A little too much, but it's okay. Trying to figure out what's going on here, but you know, this is like her chin and her neck, so something extra going on, but either way. Cover it up nicely. And then getting away with sneaking pink in here, but pink straw from Master Shake. Or no, I guess his isn't pink, but either way, people know what I'm getting at. And then, well, yeah, could do that at least. And then what else we got? Oh, completely forgot about these two. I keep thinking about this guy. I guess I got out of what I was thinking. Try that. Because I was like, I can leave sort of his sunglasses, you know, white and just fill it in with the marker and it'd be filled in. I don't think I need anything else brown. All the table stuff looks filled in. Trying to put some of these colors back. Yeah, that idiot. Don't need him. I think it's enough book stuff. I really don't think I have to add more. And, maybe there's a little too much white. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm doing like a reverse fruit stripe basically to get the bookcases done. But I think it's looking good. I don't think that looks bad at all. Yeah, that looks good. Ooh. And then yeah, hopefully you'll just be able to draw over this. Blue is sort of rare in the scene, so I'll add some. Make it, he's got a blue hat. You know, like a Hornets or Chargers, I guess. That was the first thing I was thinking. So, say that. Let's. I don't think I have a blonde yet. Nah, this guy's gonna be blonde. Talk about myself. Straight up reminded me of my friend too, for real. So I got to. I'll do something cool. It'll be the most detailed. It'll be like a little ha 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 in there. That yellow goes down here. Do like an ode to the Buccaneers with this hat a little bit. So. A little show, a little flare. See how it's soaking up and it's all coming bright again? That was the idea. A little homage to home. At least where I was born, you know what I mean? I live in Houston now. That's what I call home. Alrighty. And then, I guess we could say this is me in the photo, although I am Dolphin, so it's fun. But put it all in. I think about what shirt he's wearing. I guess I could give him like a red one. Ooh, I could do like a maroon one. Because if I make the carpet blue, that'll be the perfect color to seep in between there without everyone getting. Oh, I'm so excited. I really just see the outline and we're done. I'm hoping it's like 10 minutes too. Oh, we can do it. We can do it. Oh, I know I said it'd be cool to do it in an hour and I'm going over an hour, but 10 minutes to call this thing done. Oh, I'm so down. So down. Oh, I appreciate the support and love. Oh, we are right there too. Okay. So, give this guy different colored hair, guys. And then, oh yeah, this guy. Give him some color. Forgot about him. I really did forget about this guy for 2 seconds. So. Yeah. Put all those colors back together. Those. All those colors. Back together. Try to keep track of everything. This is a sheet that I've used literally for like 5 years, where I took all these and put them all down, and it's pretty shocking how well I've been able to jump back and grab them. But I've been using this as a tester sheet as I go along. So, coming together. Alright, sip of coffee, and we're focused. Oh, come on, some more minutes. I mean, you're done. Crowning ceremony of all. Thought I catch someone from this morning. Oh, weather. Here we go. Not Dave Tillis. What we got? Oh, can't think of his name. No one. Seen him for a good minute. Helped us through some hurricanes. Westerly winds. Travis Herzog. That's right. Oh my goodness. I would lose that. Not, maybe even Jeopardy, but, you know, trivia night. 98! Ooh, what's the feels like? I walked out there. It was that dry heat, like they said, like when you're on the desert. Feels like 100? Oh, we got the wind, though. What is it, like 5 miles an hour? Alright, don't get distracted. Come on, I got 10 more minutes of this. Oh, I'm so excited. It's coming out so good. Really, Dolphin's color kind of works well with it, but don't want to encourage that. Although I'm about to use that. Yeah, I can't use this for the rug. I gotta find an actual blue to use. Yeah. It's just been bothering me since I got this done. It just hasn't looked kind of sharp. But, I'm really excited. We're done. Basically, we're in the final throws. I see this guy sitting over here, sort of slouching. I'll give him this colored shirt and we're done. That way I'll know I can't try to sneak it in somewhere else. It's a gray shirt. And then drop it on the floor so it's really not easy. good. Oh yeah, I didn't make her stuff look nice. Hmm. That's the last thing, ain't it? Ain't it? Last time with the red, I imagine. Get this guy red pants. It looks presentable. Otherwise, nothing looks out of the ordinary. Everything looks pretty good. I even think the books look good too. I don't think I need to add more. I think you get the idea of what that is there. Coming around to remembering how boastfully, gleefully almost, I was ready to announce a win. Now remembering if I'm doing the fans or not. I think I can. It's just gonna be interesting. Let me color this boy real quick. Man, my vocabulary has not been good on this. Oh yeah, we got one desk. We got one desk. Oh no, I can use my funky green, right? It's the real truth. Because it's the same as the rest. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool. Alright, then this blue will stand out. I could probably use a very prominent blue. Kind of a bad idea now after... I'm not going to use the same blue as I did for Blue Whale. I'm just excited. Tonight I get to look up, well, basically getting a hold of the paper, but once I get a hold of the paper, getting prints made, ready to go. I'm really excited about that, just to be able to put some in some people's hands. It'll be cool. I mean, I can leave his shirt white if that's the case. Which I'm okay with. I just need to change his shirt. I don't want it to be green. That's gonna, fade in. Tell you what, I give him a black shirt. I haven't used that yet. Kind of the last thing I wanted to do, but it'll help my mind for the moment. Otherwise, no. Oh, I forgot about Homeboy in the bag. Cool guy. Can I do it where he still looks happy? Can't give him a yellow shirt. Don't want to put him in an orange one. Could be a purple one. Hold up. Use this one. About to use blue. Yeah, because that helps him stand out. Okay, purple shirt. Alright, we'll do that. And then just notice that that's in the wrong spot. So you are supposed to be there. That's really weird development, but okay. And how I knew where the wrong spot was. Alright. Don't get distracted. Oh, so close. No, guy. He made the creepy guy the white guy. No one could be mad at you. Everyone's represented equally. Actually, kind of got a funny idea. It's not just going to be orange, but I'm going to come in with the black, like it's Halloween color or something. I don't know. Not even like creepy, but it shouldn't be. Normal human being. Nothing wrong with everything. So what color is in here that isn't supposed to be in here? This purple? I'll deal with that later, but also happy with these markers being put away, or at least the right spots. Oh, it's so good. I do wish I kind of heated up the metallics to try to use today, but I'm okay. I can live with that. I can live with that. I do need a... Well, the next will be finishing episode 6 as well. So, that one's pretty fun. Everything is just being filled in and outlined. Just like this. But this is done. But that, I mean, that is done as well, so... Do you suggest another floor? Oh, you feel me? It's like, oh, I'm creating all this work. That's the beauty of it. Do I make the second floor? Like I imagine. Because in my mind, the second floor can't be shown. Well, it can be shown, but then it disappears, and it looks bad with that. So I'm okay with this being an atrium with skylights. So, what I kind of want is... Sweet, yeah, no, that looks good. Okay, sweet. I'm okay with that. I was like, is that too hokey? I was like, nope. It's like, I can't draw like 3 blades, but you can at least see what's going on. And so... yeah, that really is it, ain't it? Ooh. What if I drew the walkway? Hinting there is a second story, but this is a skyline way of everything. And then everyone wins. Because you don't know where the skyway ends. Type of thing. Okay. Well, works out pretty well. Might have to go over it again with the pen, but I don't think we're in a bad spot here. Alright, sweet. Looks crazy, but trust me, it's gonna look good. That's the railing, this is the edge. Kind of getting ahead, but it's okay. It's helping me build the illusion that, good lord, that sounds horrible. Alright. But I'm hoping it's going to allow me to sneak a bunch of color in and look pretty cool. I remember tables last minute, but that's okay. I'll take what looks like sort of safety railing any day. And then add a little height perspective by adding stuff in like this. And as an extended joke, what I knew earlier was right, but I couldn't remember why. Make sure. Put a little blue in that window, and bam! We got it. So. Down for this. I just remember the other windows, but it's okay. We're gonna work with this. We're gonna work with this. Only good feeling, good feeling. Oh, we're right at the finish line. Let's fucking do this. It took me 20 more minutes of psyching myself up, but oh well. It's getting done. I just remember that other guy's hat, but again, let's try to stay on topic. Nah, I don't think I have to be that weird. I just gotta choose a blue. And I think I was looking for a vibrant blue. I think it was this one. Is everything good to start? Yep, that's it. That's my big bay windows. That's my big bay windows. Alright. I want people to feel like this library is a chill place. Feels nice and open. I'm not done with this blue, but I need to find one I could use as a brown color, maybe. I feel like this has already been in the works too much. I think that works though. Just go really lightly. I'm just glad it's not the same blue as the windows. And as a finishing goal, we'll see how it looks with all, the neon and everything as well. But I'm excited. It's done, or it's getting done. First one of the series, complete. Like I said, prints will be made with this. It'll be 9x12s, where you can frame it yourself and keep it in your own home. Letter authenticity and everything. Print series edition and all that fun stuff. And a letter of thanks from the artists for the support. That is a good rug color. I'm happy with that. That was a gamble, but it worked. Then some would say this is overkill, but I'm okay with the same assumption. At least giving a little hidden definition of the building. And like I said, I'm about to go over it anyways with the pen, so it's okay. And like I said, luckily it's not the same blue as blue, so works out. It's a good color break into this dude's hair. And then what else was I saying? I think I said that a million times already. I wanted that dude to have something different in his hair. All the colors. Why not? Let it be green and I'll leave it as green and white. Make that something different. And then if I'm right, everything should be done. Just gotta fill everything in. love this part. We get to put stuff away. Don't think everything's going back where it's supposed to, but it's okay. There's already a blue and not in the right spot, but hey. Otherwise, I think everyone's done. Everyone's colored. Everything looks good. I see the thing with the books and wondering if I should jump that in, but I feel like everything is pretty on point. Ugh. End of the road. That's not any in the right spot. Doesn't have to be like complete destruction when I grab something else. Bothering me too. Didn't go through all that to pull up halfway. This thing's gonna be done. It's gonna be done. Sweet. Then we'll get into the brownies a little bit. Okay. How do I see those? Alright, cool. We should be good. Get that one, get that one. Don't think about it. I'm lucky enough. Oh, fine. There's books around them, you know. Put this back together. Ooh. Got things below me that are curious. Okay. So let's do that. It feels weird ambient James Mayish, but it does help. Not worried about where a million things are. They're all exactly where they need to be. You know it's serious when I got these out. So. That's where we're at. Now I know why I had two pins out, because I had them both over here, so. Long story short, time to fill in the gaps. And we're done, baby. Ah! Man, thank you so much for riding the journey. I'm sorry it's taking so long, but oh, it's okay. But as I, what is it, at least hypothesized here with a quick guesstimation, still under 24 hours of labor. So, not bad. And that's just relaxing, doing something, and also, you know, little planning type, type shit. But jumping on it, perfecting, improvising as I go. Everyone has their methods of madness and motifs, how they get everything done. I believe every answer's right, you know? You know, if it ain't broken, don't fix it, man, you know? Just because I've never seen it done doesn't mean I don't believe you don't say it don't work. Just show me how it works for you, you know? But with that, getting to the fun bit here. Try to bring these letters back from about, you know, overzealousness of coloring even, but I think it turned out well. I think it looks good. The whole idea was, you know, piece of wood where the inlays was painted white. Nothing too crazy. the marker here, kind of fill in those white bits with the actual coloring. It should look okay. Because I bet even that jumps up even way better as well as we come in. But again, thank you so much. Definitely thank you to my subscribers. Let me get up to where I can live stream this stuff fun for you. We got more coming, bike rides and all, more showcases, review showcases and everything else. We're also going to do a nightly kind of, Mr. Rogers style where we'll be writing, or, be reading out our, some of our favorite playwrights, in scripts and stories that we come up with ourselves here at Momentum Technologies. And yeah, I'll be presenting it to you that way. First on up, of course, will be the Homeless Sea Creatures, the H.S.C, Episode 1, The Feedings. That'll be our first presentation. Get prepared for a 3-hour event for that one, so even if you just use it to fall asleep to, please just leave it on in the background. We appreciate it at all. Thank you, Oh, I just can't believe I'm at this point with it. Especially with that heat in there. Ooh, I'm glad I stayed and did this. But it's done. It's done. Beautiful as ever, but she's done. First comic of the H.S.C series. I don't know if I should do it for Hot Pie. If anything, if you write in the comments and stuff, I see it all. We at least see it all here at Momentum Technologies. Nothing too bad. But HSC for sure will be getting the comic series. And then a few other stuff coming in the comic series as well. Stuff you haven't seen before. Mainly our all-document series. I think I've shown scripts of it in the past, but nothing visually, which will be about to change. They're about to have a comic series that goes with their story, the all documents. But enjoy. Hot Pie. Oh yeah, the final chapters should be out here. They're actually done. I just gotta film it. So that's where we're at. Just production delays. Nothing too bad. And so yeah, Hot Pie's complete, just needs to broadcast it to you and you'll be able to enjoy it. And so yeah, hopefully that works out. There will be t-shirts and hats, of course, with the book for Hot Pie. And then, I don't know, get a couple of cameras and film it for real. Not worried about getting locations. I am worried about how I ruined that a little bit, but I'm literally just following the lines. Some places didn't leave myself a lot to work with, but kind of my own fault, but it's okay. Luckily, we know what it is. We know what a Ricky is. The Research Information Communication Center, where everyone can better their lives, one book at a time. But otherwise, I think we've had a nice triumphant day for the Homeless Sea Creatures, not, Momentum Technologies, Vigilante Arts, but even humanity as a whole, and even yourself, Took in some time, took in a look at my artwork here, but, just learn to enjoy life today and be happy we have this day. Especially, as we get on in our days. Good to be appreciative of each other, and if not, instill that into the next, Otherwise, just try to have hope in the day. Basically, I want to finish this out, and then I'm going to do Blue Whale with Dignity. But I just wanted to get that part done. Oh yeah, this is where I was at. There's a part of this that ain't right. So, with this one done. that should be good. I don't know why I did that. Alright. Yeah, I don't think anything looks bad with that. I think I just gotta get these long angles here. Okay. Yeah. No, that looks good. Like I said, she's gonna have her black shoes. Pop out nicely. Almost feel like heating up that coffee again, but I promise I will get this done. See how everything's starting to take shape? Yeah! I don't like how thick this line is down here, but it's okay. Heat up this coffee real quick. Yeah, that looks real fucking good. Oops. Heat up the ramen, and I'll be feeling good. Alright, another 10 minutes and I'll be done, but I'm happy. I can't believe I had this thought of just being able to like walk away. I thought it was already done. That's hysterical. Sorry about that, everyone. Not like I did walk away, but I literally had this thought of like, oh, this was already finished. And I was like, oh, I just gotta date it and everything. Nope. Get to do that now, but at least we're in the final throes. It's actually done. But really, thank you so much. Letting us stick around and get it done. I'll always hope you get to see an example of the hands-on, handmade experience. Oh, make it work. Woo! But there we are. I would call it 95% done. So, good triangle. Octopus. As long as I get all the tables and chairs drawn in, I think everything else snaps into place really easy for all of you. Not saying you can't see what I can't see, but I know what I'm trying to put there because I drew it there, you know? Not the same thing. Like, there's this part with Blue Whale I'm coming up on, too. Really got to show he's doing the American football goals. So, kind of like here. A lot of this with Octopus just because he's kind of like, once you put in the lines like that, yeah, it's hard. You can see why he's fun to draw. It's kind of a cheat code. As long as you just get his color down, you can do whatever. Woo. I think that looks good though. At least in the camera it is. Yeah, it should be done drawing wise. I could probably put all this away. But what fun is that? Ugh. Because I'm gonna let this book re-flat out these corners and everything. So it's not so much, oh, we're done. We are, but just getting everything in between done. Make sure. And then, open it up, make sure everything's connected. Any lines, anything missed. And take the full sunshot photo, full sunlight photos. And we should be good. Now, my next thing I'm doing is not as fun as this, but it is, though. Hopefully, bring me to a longevity of life as well. So, I have to admit, one thing was broken, and I kind of wish I snapped to it before I got this deep, but it's okay. Man, I'm telling you, it was like that was the part I really wanted to be focused on right there. I'm just not looking at it real quick. So we got that. The dude in his chair. His sneakers. Yeah, her eyeball almost looked like I was about to run over. I just hope we get to live life a good long bit, I really like living. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. So, this is where I'm at. Don't know if I did her handband any justice or that pronunciation of it, but I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at too. Damn. I'm not even mad about what I just saw, but I hope I can find that color or it's too late. I'm right here at the final throes of it too. Okay. Got the wall. Gonna substitute a carpet color. Alright. Wrong spot there. Ooh, right there. We're right up in there. It really feels like the slinky bit. Oh yeah. I was gonna try to do something nice for her. Maybe suggest as a lady. As far as I got. Alright. We'll work on this. So it's like, how do you work on it as you're filling it in? I literally think I'm done. I think there's something beautiful that just happened, which is this. Oh shit, that was it, wasn't it? That was the final piece. Oh, there we go. That was it. Ta-da! I mean, literally, this line right here, but like I said, look at it with a fresh set of eyes in the AM, or later on, but oh, my baby's done. We did it, guys. Oh, the adventure of the first HSC comic done. Comic number 3, day 7. First interview / Dolphin stays tenacious. And then, yeah, like I said, come through here, make this work here and there. But like I said, I'm about to get up out of the way, let everyone gawk at it. Completed, but there we go. That's pretty much everything done. Woo-hoo! So, black one. Yeah, some of these are in the wrong space, but it's fine. And if someone's like, man, I can't wait to put those markers away. Kind of gets that way. It's a little childish. But at least you get to see the finished product. Hear me drop everything in the background, which is literally me packing up these markers. I'll probably work on episode 6 later as well. But there we go. Nothing wrong with that. I'm trying to look at something, however, it's all stored down in real quick. Trying to figure something out. Basically being like, if that's stored that way. I think I got the idea. Oh, come on! Sorry, everyone. Seems like a weird anticlimactic moment. But thank you for the King Art brush pens, getting all the job done. For Sharpie markers for the neon and Office Mate or whatever, or the Pilot G20. Pen of choice, at least. When it comes to outlining and edging, probably not that. So, try to keep it PG. But either way, thank you for the fine products. Tyco Tundra, pencils and all. Sharpie as well. I know there is Office Mate though, 'cause what is it? Or it's a Bic. I'm sorry, Bic. Round sticks, also useful. And then, of course, like I said, I might have to show it on this one, much better. But wooden pencils all the way. But here we go. This is how she is, all complete. And then, as promised, we will do, let's see, we'll do the UV. It's now done, all that. Otherwise, I'm going to date it and official it. And yeah, hopefully in the next 3 weeks, we'll have prints. Either buy it off the website or email or contact in between. To make it work, print should be $5 or no more than 5. I know that. They might be lower, but that's the idea. They won't be any more, any less. And so, boom. There we are. Number 3. Oh no. There we go. Okay, we'll do it like that. Trying to keep it from, at least on my quality, it shows it as like skipping, like kind of like speed time variables. You see? Then it clears up. We get so close. All right. And then, oh, come on, there we go. And then there we are. And then, whoop, the end. Try to get close on the light, because that thing really will. Yeah! It's pretty cool. Ain't gonna lie. And so, just like that, the homeless sea creatures, comic number 3, first interview, otherwise known as Dolphin Stays Tenacious, completed, and prints will be out here roughly about 3 weeks. And yeah, there'll be 9x12s, and you can hit purchases through the store or contacts through the email for any other reasons or business. Otherwise, everyone, have a great day, and thank you for joining us on this ride of just the whole adventure. Oh, I just saw one more thing. I forgot to finish the kid that was listening in on everyone, but it's okay. But here we are, all completed. Otherwise, thank you, and always, peace and joy, love. Be good, and yeah, all day, every day, and just, yeah, man, just be good and loving to everyone around. Peace.